Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the second hour of Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. That was harder than it should have been, but we got there. We left off with a rather large cloaked figure laying battered and bruised in an alley, speaking with none other than our tiny kobold friend Toto. And he has asked for your help.
What do you need help? Wait, you were in the dungeon?
And he goes, "Yes, I was in the dungeon next to the treasure."
There was treasure?
And he says, yes.
How did you get out?
Side door?
Shit.
I definitely pull out my notebook and I'm just like, side door.
Or side doors.
And I'm like, what do you need help with?
And I lost my microphone. Hold on.
Big guy like you doesn't look like you need much help.
Yeah, I think
Except for your face. What happened to your face?
yeah, and so he tells you, I was betrayed by my own family, and these assassins conspired with my brother to kill me. But now that I've met you, I need your help.
With what?
He tells you that, so he like gives you this whole rundown. So you find, well, we can cut it short if you want.
I want all the details.
Okay, cool. So yeah, he says my family is paying the dead three to murder people in our city. Their goal is to prove that the Flaming Fist can't do their job, and allow them to take charge of the city, so that my mother can become the next Grand Duke. She says my mother is one of the three remaining members of the Council of Four, which governs Baldur's Gate. She was instrumental in convincing older Ravengard to travel to Elturel and meet its High Overseer, Favius Krieg. And then he says, my oldest brother, Thirstwell, he uses imps to spy on things throughout the city. There's a good chance he even saw you guys enter into the bathhouse this way.
That's genius.
And he says that so like basically he was in the dungeon to be killed, and that his family wants him dead. And so then it's down here somewhere. Where is it at?
So basically, we just need to wipe out your whole family is what I'm getting out of this.
And let me see. There's something down here. I just can't find it.
That's copyrighted music.
What? Hold on.
Yeah, so he tells you that so he gives you all these details about his family. Did you ever take the time to ask him what his name was?
Nope.
Okay, cool. So he just tells you he's convinced that his two older brothers conspired to kill him, and he urges you and your friends to kill his name is Amric, and he tells you that you can find him at the Low Tavern, it's on the dock side.
At what tavern?
The where was it at? Low Lantern.
You want me to just walk into a bar and kill some guy?
And he says, well, I mean, how you do it is none of my...
Why
My
do you want me to
question.
kill him?
Yeah, he tells you, let's see, where is it at? He tells you he's afraid to confront his mom and his brothers. And what I need from you, Kyle, is I need you to make a persuasion check. And he says after doing so, he plans to leave and never come back to Baldur's Gate.
This guy does?
Yes.
What am I persuading him of?
You're not persuading. I need you to make just a charisma check. And it says you can use your persuasion. Okay. So like this was like basically how you react to him. He has like a DC save to see if you're willing to help him or not.
I don't think I'm willing to help him.
No, you failed it.
So I can't help him now?
No, I think, well, I don't know. This says, okay, let me just read it to you then so we can talk about it. It says, a successful DC 14 charisma persuasion check can convince him to help the other characters capture. Oh,
No, for
I
him to help us.
Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. I misread it. So, but yeah, so what you know is that these people who you have still yet to ask his name, are high and mighty, like, part of the government of the council here in Baldur's Gate, and they are the reason older Ravengard was killed or was sent over to where was that city that he went to? El Terrell, to meet Thavius Krieg, and their plan is to just basically manipulate everyone into thinking that the Flaming Fists are not capable of running the city anymore, thus letting his mother become the main, like, there's a political term for them.
The Grand Duke.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so I'm like scratching my head. I'm like, okay, that was a lot that you just told me in like 3 seconds there, buddy. And I'm still a little distracted by your face. So you want us to go to the bar and kill some guy. You never told me why you wanted me to kill the guy.
And he says, it is my brother.
Yamrick's your brother? I thought Thirstwell was. Do you have more than one brother?
I have yes, I have multiple brothers. Here,
Oh.
I think I have like some art for like all of these people. And since like you guys lived around there, you would know, I think you would know all of them like as soon if you'd ask this man his name. You probably like hear the name Amric is the person's name. And let's see here. Player handouts. That's what I'm looking for. Yep. So we've got Amric.
That's one vampire looking motherfucker.
Right?
That's an interesting looking fellow right
Thirstwell.
there.
That's one lich looking motherfucker.
All right. So these
God,
are the.
I don't want to know what their parents look like if these are their.
We already met the Duke.
Jeez.
We already met the woman.
Oh
Duke-
yeah, and
Duke
that's
Emperor.
that's his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you'd ask him his name, you'd know that.
If you just ask him his name, Kyle.
I know his name's Van Thamper. Toto would not care about his first name. He knows that he's Van Thamper, and he knows who his mom and all these other people are. He doesn't give a
sure.
shit.
That's fair. That's fair.
He
Okay.
said that. He said that all the Van Thampers were his family, so I know he's a Van Thamper, and Toto would not care what his name is.
There, and now you guys have that one as well.
Umbra.
That is the Van Thamper family.
God.
What an interesting, ugly family.
Yeah, we need to just wipe out their family just for the sake of beauty.
I wonder how big that damn dragon is now.
Well, I mean, it's only roughly 3 to 4 months old if it
Still.
hatched the day that you gave it to him. But that is the person you're going to try to kill is Amric. That's who he wants you to
and
kill.
Why am I killing Amric?
Because Amric he believes that Amric conspired to kill him. His name is Mortlock.
Mhm.
And he wants you to either capture or kill Amric at this manor in order to gain some type of information or leverage.
So are you just gonna want us to capture and kill your whole family at some point?
And
Guys seem like a bunch of whack jobs to me.
let's see. The only one he says is just Amric, that his mother will negotiate for his release if he's not dead.
And what do I get for doing your dirty work there, buddy?
Yeah, he again, he's just telling you the importance of it, that he thinks that they have something sinister planned, and that there's a reason why they want him dead.
Yeah. I got that. But what am I getting out of it? I'm sticking my neck out for you. Politics have never been my thing. They don't bother me. So what are you gonna give me for it?
Yeah, and he says, well, I see it two ways then. You either take this quest and live, or eventually all of us will perish under my own name.
And why don't you do it yourself?
And he goes, like, looking at him, you see he's like battered and bruised, and like maybe that he's laying in this alley not because he's trying to hide, but he's actually too weak to stand. And the reason that he wants Thirstwell gone as well is Thirstwell is the one that uses the imps to spy throughout the city.
So he wants us to get rid of him too.
So the actual quest that he's asked you to do is he would like you to go to the Low Lantern to capture or kill Amric, because it is he believes that his two older brothers conspired to kill him.
Yeah.
The additional, like, the reason that he thinks that you guys would find it important to help him is that his mother will be
He's trying
willing
to take over Baldur's Gate.
Right, but the reason that he believes he'll help, or like to give you an extra incentive to help, besides the fact that Baldur's Gate's like becoming even worse of a shithole than before, is that
Get our dragon back?
Amric's mom, so their mom, the Duke, will negotiate for his release if you guys capture him.
I like that scene. You definitely hear like Toto. He's like, "Oh, I could get my dragon back for this dum dum."
We lost Michael.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can do. I mean, we can keep going and just see what happens with Michael.
Yeah, he's like, "Ooh, I could use this dum-dum to get my dragon back," as he's like writing stuff down in his notebook.
And he goes, "You were the ones that brought her the dragon."
Listen, it's a long story. Last time I checked, you're not doing much to help the cause either there, ugly face.
Yeah, he's like, I suppose you're right.
So, you're not even gonna help us with this whole, murdering your family and stuff?
He goes, I don't think it's wise that I help. I'm not in much of a condition to help anyways.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, you're back.
Who is?
Michael.
Michael?
Tell him I need him to reconnect real quick.
Well, Jake can't see or hear you. Reconnect.
Sorry, guys. My aunt and uncle and grandma came in. I had to go.
Mhm.
Not be
You're good.
reckless.
Ridiculous.
So he wants us to kill all the Van Thampers?
Right now, just Amric.
Just Amric? Okay.
Great. Awesome. So yeah, that is the mission at hand here that was given to Toto while the party is searching high and low.
Do we actually try to find him, or are we
Yeah, I was
just
gonna say, so like,
oh, Toto's gone?
so Toto, you get this information from the party.
I can't hear you, Jake.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear? I lost Michael again.
No, why can't I hear Jake? Can you guys hear me?
I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
I can't hear anyone. That's great. Don't
Okay. Let me go remove them real quick from the stream. And then if you guys see them pop up, would you let them know to reconnect?
There's Michael.
Tell him to reconnect for me one more time. I don't have him.
Michael, don't hate us, Jake.
What, Jake?
Jake needs you to reconnect again. Okay.
Um,
I don't know what's going on.
All right. I got Michael back.
What the fudge is going on?
Yeah, he keeps losing you, and Catherine keeps going in and out.
I don't understand why that's happening.
So, I think then you take all this information in.
Yeah, I probably write it down, and I'm like, okay. So let me read this back. So you want us to go to the bar, capture this guy, and or kill him, and then go get my dragon back from your crazy mom, and then where can I find you when we're done? Like, how are you gonna know?
And he says, "I will not be here by the time that you're done."
All right, you're skipping town. Just making people do your job, and then you're gonna leave. Fine. And then he'd probably like pack up his stuff and walk away.
Yeah, and I think then we get this pan over to the rest of the party. Are you guys looking for Toto, or are you just kind of letting him do his own thing?
I would be.
All right, so yeah, what does that look like as you guys scour the city streets for Toto?
I was kind of retracing steps, like he was right here, and then he was gone, and Then I kind of walk back. I don't know, retrace steps.
Gotcha. And so I think a few minutes pass by, and you still can't find him. And then finally, Toto, you reappear beside Zatsa.
Oh, hey, Satsa.
Where did you go?
Some creepy guy in an alley tried to talk to me.
Oh, okay.
He gave us something to do if you guys don't have anything better to do.
What is that?
Go capture or kill some guy.
Oh, I'm always down for that.
I mean, I figured you would be. I don't think Beefcakes and Cena will have a problem with it either.
No?
As long as it pays well, I don't give a shit.
About that. It's not paying anything.
What? How? Why would?
Something about Baldur's Gate is gonna be even more of a shithole than what it is. It has to do with the Van Thampers. You remember those people?
Yes, that awful woman.
Yeah, that awful woman who stole my dragon.
Yes.
Yeah,
So we get the dragon back?
she wants to take over. And I guess this guy, he's one of them. And they tried to kill him because he's the only nice one or something like that. All the rest of them are assholes. Okay, so we have to go find his brother. His name's Amric. And we have to go to this tavern and we gotta try and capture him and then take him to the evil lady. And then we gotta try and persuade her into giving us more information. And then there's his brother. His name's Thirstwell. And I just keep rambling on and on.
Interesting. Let's there's Catherine.
I
Now I
can
see
hear
her.
you now.
Hey,
Hello, sorry guys.
Roll 20 just
okay.
took a dump.
Yeah, really.
So my internet. But I guess we should.
But I say that when we capture this Amric guy, we take him to her, and then if she wants him back, she's got to give us back our dragon.
How about we just kill them all?
But what he said to try and capture him first, and then kill him as a last resort.
Why?
Something about information. Listen, this guy was ugly, and he just kept talking, and he didn't make a lot of sense. I guess
I am all for killing ugly people.
he's all. No, we're not supposed to kill him.
Oh.
Well, actually, his family's pretty ugly too. They're all unfortunate people, but I guess they want to take over Baldur's Gate, so we have to stop them from taking over Baldur's Gate. They caused the thing in El Terrell a couple months ago. They said that the Flaming Fists suck.
Well, I mean,
I feel like there was more, but he just kept rambling on, and there's no money involved. But we could get the dragon back, and
if we kill all of them, we can take all their money.
yeah, but I don't know if we could just kill all of them. They seem pretty powerful. I guess we just gotta go to this tavern and just start with this guy, I guess. I don't know.
What tavern is it?
It's called the Low Lantern Tavern. I think it's in the Harbor Ward.
All right,
Okay.
well, let's go.
Wait, I wanted to get potions first.
Hmm.
Focus, people.
Hmm.
To the apothecary.
Okay. So I couldn't get Catherine's camera back, so we're just gonna roll with this until our next break.
Her camera's right there.
Yeah, no, I can't get it to pop out into its own own window. So
Oh.
Alright, people don't need to see my face right now.
What is it right now in the stream? She's like sitting on top of it.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just moved her webcam like in roll 20 up above
Oh,
her, where
okay.
she sits. Yeah. So you guys finally make it. It's probably like 3:00. You guys are now in the upper city, and Zatsa, you remember, like, looking through places, you remember the place that you guys went to was called the Bubble Factory.
We go to the Bubble Factory for some.
That's his
What's
full name.
It's a weird name, but it's even weirder inside. So let's make this quick.
You might want to hold your breath.
Why?
What?
He
Yeah,
likes
what?
to blow smoke in your face, and it's just weird.
Weirder than us.
And I definitely go, and I walk in.
Yeah, and I think when Toto opens the door, you guys see a plume of bluish purple smoke leave the door and like come outside, and then it's cut off by the closing of the door.
I told you.
Oh, did you guys all go in at once, or does Toto go in by himself at first?
I'll let him go in by himself.
Yeah.
I'm going.
I still say that, and I turn. I'm like, "What?" I open the door. Get in here. I'm not dealing with this guy myself. He's weird.
I'm coming.
Yeah, I'll go inside.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you guys all walk in, and this big plume of smoke hits you guys all in the face. But it smells good. Like,
This is pleasant, although. Why do you lie?
it smells like berries, but it's
Ooh.
like a very a very thick smoke.
Can we see through it?
Yeah. You guys can see through it. And it's very heavy. And this elderly woman probably like walks up behind and goes, "How can I help you?"
Oh dear God. I'm tired of people sneaking up on us all the time.
No, it's all right. I say he's just afraid of old people.
And she goes, I am not old.
Oh. Well,
Oh.
we came here to spend money anyway.
She goes, oh, money. I am fond of that. What can I help you with today?
Well, I think my friends here bought some healing potions here a couple of days ago.
And she goes, ah, yes, we have healing potions right over here. And she like walks you over to like one of her like locked cabinets. And she goes, and which one would you like?
Well, that is my thing. I only have so much gold, and also I was wondering if you had any other sort of concoctions we could learn about.
And she says, well, anything that's not a healing potion, we tend to keep behind the table. Just don't want, anyone slipping off with some of the things we make here.
Oh,
All right.
I definitely start
Well.
whistling and walking around.
Yeah, and I think like Toto, you realize because like last time you guys were in here, you came in and you got out as fast as you could. All the shelves that are out here are all just tons of healing potions.
Wait, like on the outside too? Like not locked up?
Yeah, like the things on display are just like healing potions or like small vials of healing potions and things like that. All of the like any like other type of concoction would be behind the counter.
Oh, okay. So they lock up everything but healing potions.
Yes, yeah.
Cool.
Right. What other potions do you have?
And she says, all that you could think of. What are you looking for?
Well, that's the thing. I'm not really familiar with like magic things, so I can't really think of much.
Yeah, so she probably like rabbles on a list. She's probably got like some potions of gaseous form, some potions of water breathing, some potions of like maybe like some potions of like fire resistance, just different types of like resistances. And then she says, now we have one that is quite expensive and we do not make it very often as it is a dangerous feat to make. However, we do have this one. And she walks behind the counter, and it's still like smoke filled and very creepy. And she comes back with this potion that is, it's like it's like clear with just a hint of like blue, like a very light like sky blue.
Mhm.
And she says, something like this could be most beneficial to a woman of your stature or someone of his size, and looks down to Toto.
Meaning?
Do what? I'm sorry?
What do you mean?
She says, this is a potion of giant strength.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
And,
How expensive is it?
and she goes, this potion, probably not something you guys could afford.
Rude.
I'm just being honest. Right now, the selling price is 1,500 gold pieces.
Oh my god. I don't think. Well, no,
Oh my
I
God.
have seen that much.
Yeah, and I think she tells like she's explaining this to the whole party. Like the whole party is engaged in this conversation. Yeah, you can try to
Well-
nab like a small one, Toto, if you want.
I'll keep her distracted. So I pull her to like a shelf on the opposite side of the store. So, do you have just one type of healing potion, or are they all like do they have different
Oh, I
ones?
don't have it. Hold on one second. Let me roll this real quick.
Did you say she has a potion of gaseous form?
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, you slide a potion into your pocket, Toto.
Nice.
How much are your healing potions?
I think last time we said they were
I think they're 50.
50?
50, yeah.
50. All right. I will take 3 of them, please.
Okay, yeah, and she like grabs you 3 potions, and she like puts the 3 potions into a bag. She takes the gold, and then she takes like a potion from under the counter that she didn't tell you about. And she goes, and this one's for free, bloop, and like pops it into the bag.
What is this one?
And she goes, you'll have to take it to find out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
All
And
right.
she like snickers a bit, and she says, see you later. And then she like plumes another big thing of smoke out of her like long like pipe that she's been smoking.
How
Well-
much is the one that turns you into gas?
And she says, that is but 100 gold pieces.
I want it.
She says, fair enough then. And you give her
And
100 gold.
And a healing potion, please.
And she says, sure. And hands you that one. And then and the gaseous one for 150.
Cool.
Satsa and Sina, do you want any?
And then I turn and look at Cena and I go, see, Cena, I can buy stuff.
I'll take 2 healing potions, please.
Sure. And she says, that is 100 gold pieces, please.
Yes, here you go. I just give her my 100 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, I did mean to ask, do you have any sort of like poison antidote or anything like that? Venom antidote. Just in case.
She says, no, that's not really our specialty. However, if it's something that you think you would be interested in, we could maybe spend some time working on one.
Maybe yes. Do you have an idea of how much it would cost though?
And she says, well, we've never done anything like that, but maybe the cost of our healing potion, just 50 gold.
All right, I'll put 20 down on one.
Sure. Yeah, and so she's like ecstatic, and she like runs to the back, and she goes, I'll have this done as soon as possible, ma'am. And like starts like, you can hear her like mad crafting as like beakers and things start to like clank together, and she's now gone to work on this.
All right, Sina, did you want any potions?
I guess I should pick up a few health potions.
Okay, then yeah, so like we'll just retcon that you grabbed a couple, and then the last thing that we see is her run to the back to start working on it. So that's what we'll do. So how many did you want to buy, Ashley?
I'll do 3.
Okay, cool. So that's 150 gold.
Hmm.
Yeah, so we get this like scene as you guys walk out of the
Bubble
shop.
factory.
Yes, the bubble factory. And you guys are now in the upper city, and it's probably about 3:30, 4 o'clock, I'd imagine. So it's starting to get to about dusk. What would you guys like to do from here?
I want to move on to the tavern thing and go get the bad guy.
I agree
Sure.
with
About drinking hour, so
Let's see. So it's down here in the dock ward. So we'll just say you guys are probably somewhere. I believe last time we said it was around here is where the bubble factory was. And it's probably down here, right here, is where you guys are heading. So it'll take you about another hour. So you guys get to the low lantern. And as you guys walk on the dock, the low lantern, you see this massive 3-mast ship that's clearly aged, and it's all got like some bolts, so it's bolted into the dock, like it's stuck here, and it's far past being able to be taken out as an actual boat. There's like a thick fog as you guys walk towards it that obscures the low lantern until you get closer to it, and that's like where you hear creaking and the sound of the mast and the water hitting the ship. And here So you guys walk up to it, and let me move you guys into the. Here we go.
There's a map for this?
Yep.
Nice.
There's a map for that.
And then let's see. I believe. Yes, that's what I thought.
Oh, Satsa. The crazy lady at the store gave me like a bonus potion. Could you identify it?
I could,
Yeah.
yes.
Don't have to do it now. Just like I want to figure out what it is before I do it.
After we take this man into custody,
All right.
I'll identify it for you.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. So,
Move us over, Daddy.
oh, you guys can't see it. I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
And let me also grab your guys' tokens.
I don't want to be in here.
Oh fuck!
That is a lot of scary stuff.
There's a lot of people. Okay.
I don't want to be a part of this.
We've got this. Don't worry.
I don't want to.
Half of them might not fight us.
I
Yeah.
have this. Toto might not.
Is that a spine devil?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I've got no idea what any of you are talking about.
This is gonna be tough. Okay.
Do we have to murder our way through this?
We might. We'll see. I don't know.
Out of character.
I don't know what we're up against. It's a lot of people, though. I mean, it is a bar, right? That's what it is.
It's a
Yeah,
bar.
I mean,
So is it level 1? Oh, he's not looking at it. Is it level 1, level 2, level 3? And then what's this one? Is this the lower level?
Yeah, it looks like the
Like underneath? Yeah. Am I looking at that right? Is it like 1 and then to the left to right, is it going up 1 every time?
Yes. So like the top of the ship is here, like where it says
Okay.
Crow's Nest.
so it's going down a floor every time.
We
can't
don't have
see that.
words.
Okay.
We don't have words.
Oh, so it's going down.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
Top,
Okay, so we're
middle,
going
right.
into like the hull of the. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. That makes more sense.
This map is not very well designed.
Why?
Why?
So you guys can't see everything, but like, so
Well, it's
where-
just because they're on like the GM layer. Those words are on the GM layer, so you know where they are.
yeah, but like based off like how like a ship works or how most things would work, you would think they would set it side by side so that you can see like it go lower and lower, but that is not the case. But it's whatever. We'll figure it out together as a team. Okay, so some things that you guys would know. Actually, could I get each of you guys to make like a history check?
Yeah.
History. Boom.
I'm so good at that.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
It's up. Toto, did you roll?
Yeah, I got a 4.
I have not seen any of your rolls like hardly at all. You got a 4. God. Yeah, you guys have no idea what this place is.
This place looks like a shithole.
And I think whenever you say that, as you're like standing out near it, she says, "Yes, but that is my shithole you're talking about." And in
Oh,
front-
sorry, Captain, ma'am, sir.
yeah, and she
Ma'am,
says,
sir.
this lady, she says,
Wait, what later are we talking to?
I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
No,
She
but like,
she like walks out, and this is a middle-aged female human, and she goes by the name of the Captain.
Oh,
Really?
Yes. I'm glad Kyle likes that as much as I do.
Is that really what it says her name is?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
that is-
she has an
oh.
actual name, but
Oh.
to her staff and regular patrons, she is known as the Captain.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
She says, Are you here to eat and drink? If so, please step in.
Yes, of
I
course.
am always ready to eat and drink.
Yeah, we're not here to kill people or anything.
We're not killing anyone, Frodo.
I
Shut
said
up.
it under my breath.
Yeah, well, I think she probably says, "Your matters here I do not care with, as long as it is cleaned up by yourself when you're done."
Oh, cool. This chick's cool with us killing people, Satsa.
Yes, the last time we went to a tavern and murdered a bunch of people, Satsa cleaned it up with his
It's called prestidigit. Never mind.
It's like anemone. Press the hood.
All
Press the-
I
press
How
guess.
do you say it, Sata?
Prestidigitation. That's
Oh,
just how
you
they
said
say it. Yes. It's
Yeah, I knew that.
so we go down this thing that looks like a door right here.
So
Yeah,
where's
so
the
right
bar?
now,
It's
so right now,
just the ship.
you guys are on the main deck.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It says the main deck of the old ship features wooden steps that climb to the forecastle and the aft castle. Another set of stairs descending into the ship. A padlocked wooden hatch fitted with windows acts as a skylight for the deck below. The tavern proper, visible through the hatch's glass panes. There are 4 dead seagulls that lie on the deck, and 2 ravens squawk at you from the crow's nest, about a 40-foot climb to the top of the rigging.
Oh, so this is the stairs down.
Yes.
Right here. Okay. That's what I thought.
Frodo, what are you doing?
Land ho! Guys, look, I'm the captain of the ship, and I'm definitely playing with the steering wheel. Or with
Okay.
the ship's wheel.
Yeah, I think like since it's like a docked ship and like it doesn't work anymore, they've like fixed it to where you can't play with the ship or like you can't turn it or anything.
Oh,
But
I don't
the
care. I'm
idea
still
that-
there, like, yelling, and I'm like, Armades!
Yep.
Swab the poop deck!
And then we're all already downstairs.
And then you guys are leaving. I'm like, hey, where'd you guys go? You're supposed to be swabbing the poop deck! And then I run after you.
Cool. And I think you guys come around a corner. Like you walk down the stairs. And I think you guys end up like right here. That's the place the stairs just like come around and like wraps around. Is it just the 2 of you or all 4 of you going? Oh, all 4 of you going. Cool.
Yeah, all 4 of us.
And down here, yeah, the lady that you met earlier, the captain, she says, finally, you guys made it down here. Anyways, as I told you before, I am the captain. And if you're thirsting for a beverage or looking to gamble, you've come to the right place. Come sit, and don't worry, things can get messy around here, though. Her whole demeanor has changed, as if she's like putting on a front because there are customers around.
Hey, Captain, you know your ship doesn't move, right?
And she says, yes, this ship is not intended to move.
All right.
Which one is the captain? And is she just like a human? Where
She is a human, yeah, but I don't actually see her anywhere. I think that's her.
where?
The old man right next to Zatsa.
This?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's her.
Okay.
I just want to do like a scope of the room, like see who's here, what they're doing.
Yeah, so
See if I can overhear any interesting conversation.
for sure. Some people that you see around, like you find there's like a big list of people that are in here. So a couple of people you notice, there is a Drugar sitting off to the side by himself, like looking out of a porthole. Just kind of taking it in as he sips on a beer and eats some food. Down on the far end, you see A couple of humans, some drunks, like they appear to be like drunk sailors. A couple of people that appear to be gambling, and a couple of people who like appear to be gambling, and then a couple of others that are just like eating and drinking and having a good time.
All right.
And I think that is where we are going to take our next break.